Welcome back to Outside the Beltway. I'm John Fredericks. Happy Thanksgiving. I am your Godzilla of the truth in America. Great to have you with us. Hope you have a very safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. I'll be off tomorrow through Monday. And tomorrow, filling in for me, Killer Carl, 6 to 8. Yay. And then we've got Phil Klein, professor, Liberty University, 8 to 10. And best ofs Thursday and Friday. Of course, Saturday we'll be back for Godzilla Wins. Somebody wanted me to do a Godzilla Wins on Wednesday. I'm like, dude, I'm off. Like, forget it. Not going to happen. Joe's back for the week, so he's got to go back to College Park today. I guess he's got a throw or something. So he's taking a Metro back. You really can't beat this deal we got going on. I mean, my son Joe, the 21-year-old, was 12 hours from signing with Loyola Marymount in Los Angeles. 12 hours. Maryland got him at 9 p.m. at night on a Monday. Tuesday, they were going to make him an offer and fly him there on Wednesday. So right now he could be in L.A. So instead he's 8 stops on the Metro. I mean, you just can't make this. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, he's back. He's doing fine. Looks great by the way. He says his arm is sound and looking forward to a big season in the Big Ten with the Terps. Fear the turtle, baby. We've got Todd Sheetso coming up. Hey, the Wellness Company, they have one big annual sale. One, just one. Now, whether you need a kickstart to your weight loss goals like me, or you want to stock up on innovative blends that help you stay in optimal health, the Wellness Company has everything to keep you out of urgent care and feeling limitless as 2026 approaches. Now, the Black Friday deals for the Wellness Company run from Thanksgiving Day, that's Thursday, through Sunday, November 30th. So Thursday to Sunday, you can save 25% off on all supplements. Now, you put in promo code Godzilla, you only get 10% off. This is going to give you 25% off on all their supplements. You can get 20% off on emergency kits. Now, if you put off that emergency kit, my promo code only gets you 10%. Thursday to Sunday, 20% off, and 20% off on all wellness memberships to offset the overpriced health insurance. And the memberships, which I have, are tremendous because you have a doctor. You just call them up, they FaceTime, boom, you're good to go. And if you got the emergency kit, you don't have to go to the store. You don't have to go to CVS, nothing. It's brilliant. Now, all the well care you need digitally, the best time to stock up on your favorite products, and the perfect chance to grab some holiday gifts for family members and friends is Black Friday sale by the Wellness Company, Thursday to Sunday, only 4 days. Go to twc.health/Godzilla and enjoy amazing Black Friday savings. Discounts apply to checkout. That's twc.health/Godzilla, up to 25% off store-wide. You can't put a price on your health, and you're good to go. So you don't want to forget that. Okay, joining me now is the one and only Todd Sheets. Todd, thanks for being with us. Todd's on Substack. I'm on Substack. You want to go to Todd, you just put in substack.com, Todd Sheets. He comes right up. So, Todd, a lot of people wringing their hands over the economy, over affordability. I'm going to play a clip here because we have some time with you today. I'm going to play this clip, Tyler. Let's get to, I want to get to Caroline Levitt here. And this is going to be on Mandami, if I can find it here. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's Patrick Bet-David. Let's go to cut 4, and I want to get Todd's reaction to Patrick Bet-David on Mandami going to the White House. Cut 4, roll it.
I think that went down.
First of all, it's great to be on with you. I thought it went great. I thought Mamdani is standing next to a pro, sizing him up, thinking to himself, what is wrong with this guy? He allowed me to diss him in front of everybody. He's so comfortable with it. He's probably sitting there saying, what is he trying to get out of this? And by the way, imagine how the conversation went behind closed doors. What do you think the president told him? I don't know. I'm just speculating. Maybe saying, listen, we'd love to make this work with you. If you want to get these things done, we'll help you. If you want to play these games, go do your thing. But don't forget, you're going to need us. You know, obviously the president went knowing what he's doing. The last time a Mamdani type of person came in and he lost, Clinton asked him to step out. That was Bernie Sanders. And a moment Bernie Sanders lost, Hillary came in, Trump got on TV and he said, look what they did to your candidate. Do you like what they did to the candidate? Establishment came and took away. You wanted Bernie Sanders as your candidate. You wanted this person to be your, person to run as president. But Hillary said, no, step aside. You're not good enough to run for president. It's me. I am the person that's going to be president. And then those people flock to him, the Bernie Sanders vote. It's a very weird thing that he has both sides. So I think the Mamdani voters, the Bernie Sanders voters, the AOC voters are watching how he's being gentle with Mamdani now that he's in. And if good things end up happening, they may be looking back saying, look, I hate to say this, but I kind of like President Trump. I think he's going to end up winning at the end of the day here.
Yeah, right. It's like a soft recruitment.
Todd, I got to get your reaction to that.
Yeah, I think, look, Trump talks to people. This isn't a guy that picks enemies and builds walls between people and then won't do anything to, let those walls open up or anything. And this was true of Reagan also back in the day. He made a point to talk to Gorbachev and that kind of thing. So I just think this is Trump opening up the door. I thought it was very classy the way he handled a couple of those questions about Mamdani's former put downs and that kind of thing. You hear about this all the time about how magnanimous he can be in person. I think it was great for everybody to see that. And Mamdani has been there. And Trump is basically saying, you have an opportunity to work with us. And we're willing to work with you to try and make you successful in New York. And he didn't, who knows what was said behind closed doors, but but behind all of that is, but if you screw up and you do the wrong things, you've seen what the reaction is going to be here. But, at this point, this isn't the time for that. This is the time to congratulate the young man, welcome him into the White House, give him an opportunity to work together to make New York better, and hope that he goes down that path in spite of all the things that he said in the past. And if he doesn't, he's got a pretty good indication of, what the response is going to be at that point in time. So I thought it was a brilliant move by Trump, a great way to start things out. And now let's see where things go. And if things go off the rails, nobody can sit there and say, like the Republicans are saying about the Democrats now, justifiably, that they never gave Trump a chance. Part of the reason he's had to take such extreme measures and rule by executive order and that kind of thing is he knows they're not going to do anything to work with him. And so instead of taking that position, he's taking a position of, hey, we can work together if you'll make an effort to do so. And I think that's a great way to start the relationship.
It took me the weekend to reach that conclusion because I'm very candid and transparent with people. When I saw it on Friday, because I was there in the press room, when I saw it on Friday, I found it nauseating. I found it very distasteful because the guy's a communist. He's a jihadist. He's an Islamic radical. He's an anti-Semite. I mean, the guy's a complete and utter phony. But then as I thought about it, I'm thinking to myself, like Caroline Levitt said in the gaggle yesterday, he's the president of all Americans, not just MAGA. He's the president of everybody, and he's trying to do that. And so I think at the end of the day, he set the guy up to fail because, and I thought the optics, even if you look at him, Mamdani stood there for an hour. We were there. He just stood there. Comes at the desk, and you know what Ann said? My wife said, she said, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the boys when they were 16 and they were like asking daddy for the car on a Friday night and $50 to take out their date. That's what she said it looked like to him. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. So, but I think he set him up to fail because now that all its policies are going to bankrupt the city. They're going to be chaos, crime, rats running around. It's going to be horrible. And Trump's going to say, hey, look, I offered to help the guy. I tried everything I could do to help him. Maybe there's a better way to do this. I think that's what it's going to end up being. But I think you nailed it, Todd.
Yeah, I think, and what I'd add to that is like he's given him an opportunity to succeed while setting him up. If he fails, it's clearly on him because
Right.
he didn't take the chance to work with Trump, and
Right.
as opposed to
Right.
Trump, building a wall to begin with, and then everybody says, well, Trump never gave him a chance, wouldn't work with him, and they blame it on Trump and that kind of thing. So I thought it was a great approach. I mean, I really did.
100%. All right, Todd, I'm going to get off economics because I like to get your comments on just general political things. So we're going to go to the filibuster. I don't see how Republicans keep control of the House in 2024, 6, without getting rid of the filibuster in the Senate so they can actually get things passed. Because because if the Democrats take control, they're going to cancel it like the first 15 minutes. What say you?
Yeah, I flipped back and forth on this one. Sometimes I've got a very strong opinion. Trump first brought it up, a month ago or so, when we were still in the shutdown. And my initial reaction was exactly like what you just said. I think I would maybe change things a little bit if the far left comes in and they are elected. They will shut it down and they will go for broke, especially after the way Trump has gone with the executive order. Somebody more moderate gets nominated and comes in, maybe not. We'll see. But I think there's a pretty good chance.
When we get back, I want to get your thoughts on the Seditious 6. Todd Sheets with us, as well as a couple other non-economic topics of the day. Stay with us.